There's no rhyme to a reason. This is a Philly cheesesteak corn dog, right? It is a Bobby Boyd original recipe. Did you know that? If you don't know, now you know. Hello, everybody. Oh, what was that voice? Testing out today. Hold on, what? You said what? Testing what? Test kitchen who? Approved by moi, Olympia, and a pregnant lady. And I can't tell you who the pregnant lady is because don't know if she's announced it yet, but she loves it. So backstory about this is my friend Rachel challenged me to do a spin on a perfect Philly cheesesteak.
It's a Philadelphia cheesesteak, was it?
This is not a Philadelphia cheesesteak. See, look at the bag. No grease stain.
Now, I don't know about perfect because typically when you want a Philly cheesesteak, you want the big sub and you want all the blah, 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 and you wanted the juice dripping down your face and whatever, right? I'm gonna make a Philly cheesesteak, but I'm going to make a Philly cheesesteak corn dog. Huh? Psh, what? The ingredients in the cornmeal is going to be Philly cheesesteak, and you're still gonna get that golden sweet cornmeal bread around it. Basically, challenge is accepted. I'm gonna make a Philly cheesesteak corn dog. Let's get started, and class begins. Jason. So this is what you need to make. So what this lovely batter is, this gorgeous batter that's gonna just change your life. It is 2 cups of cornmeal, 2 cups of all-purpose flour, half a cup of white granulated sugar, 8 teaspoons of baking powder, a teaspoon of kosher salt, a half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 eggs, and 2 cups of milk. This is what you got. This is what you got. Listen. From my kitchen to yours. Ain't said nothing but a word. Let's cut our steak first, shall we, Jason? Right, this is a 16-ounce boneless ribeye steak, very thin, because keep in mind, you're gonna make all this mixture that has to fit into a little corn dog. I actually slice it as thick as like how you would have it like on a hoagie. And the problem with that is, when you're ready to deep fry your Philly dog, the cornmeal on the outside gets brown before the steak heats up in the middle.
That's some cold steak, bro.
I'm just gonna salt and pepper this up real quick. Okay, Salt Bay's done. So after I cook it, I'm probably gonna chop it up a little bit more because I learned I do not like cold beef in my gorgeous corn dog. Now after that, you're gonna do a tablespoon of unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce? Worcestershire. What's the worst sure that can happen? Worcestershire. Okay, so now you're gonna chop up a half of white onion.
Is harmful, dangerous.
Boop, boop. Ay, Dios mío. Oh my God, I'm gonna start crying. So I was walking down the street this morning. Somebody yelled out, "Out of the way, Stay Puff!" And I just thought, I don't look like the Marshmallow Man. That's rude. Okay. Now we're gonna do our little mushrooms. We're gonna slice however many you like. If you don't like mushrooms, leave them out. No one's over here. All right, how do I want these to be? And then, there we go. Okay. So you need a tablespoon of butter for your vegetables that you're gonna do, and then you're gonna need a tablespoon of butter for your steak. I'm gonna do the veggies first. Gorgeous. It smells so good. All right, medium. Kind of let that cook until your onions are translucent, much like Jason's pants right now. That was the veggies. Now you set those aside. You're gonna add another tablespoon of butter and you're gonna cook your ribeye. After about 2-3 minutes, you're gonna throw in your 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Let that cook out. Starting to look like Philly cheesesteak mixture, right? Right, Jason?
Yes, right.
Better answer me when I'm talking to you, boy. This is the stuff you have to get. This is a protein binding situation here, and this is what's gonna help us combine our little Philly cheesesteak so we can make it into a corn dog. Now you put you could do Swiss or American cheese or whatever cheese you want. All right, heat off. Let that kind of sit there for a second. Oh my God, that smells so good. I'm separating them on purpose just to kind of see how many I could potentially make. You need some plastic wrap, and you're gonna roll these. Let's get our little mixture, our little Philly cheesesteak. Roll it to the shape of a little hot dog. Twist the corners. So you're rolling it so it looks like a little sausage, right? When you do that, you then place it in the freezer. You semi-freeze it for about an hour and 10 minutes. I already did some of these this morning, as I said, in the test kitchen. Unwrap your little fellas. In case I haven't made myself clear, this is a Bobby Boyd Living original recipe. And usually when that happens is it takes me quite a few tries before it's perfected, before I think it tastes great, before I'm willing to say, try this. Here's the deal, if you try this and for some reason you didn't semi-freeze them enough, you know, if you go too long, it's fine, just let it sit out a little bit. But if they're a little too soft, which happened to me a couple times, it will kind of break apart, but just cover them more in batter, and then you can make, what I did was I just dropped them in the oil and I made little Philly cheesesteak corn dog nuggets. Like little bites.
Mini corn dogs.
Mini corn dogs without the stick, because the stick was like, it wasn't binding to the stick, and I was like, if you drop it in the hot oil, and let me just tell you, we were not disappointed. At 375. There's the first one, has to go in for 5 minutes. Taking a little bath. It's gonna be scrumptious. Listen, only a face of mother can love these corn dogs right here. It's okay, it's because we got distracted. And so these are gonna be our Philly cheesesteak corn dog bites, you know, like little fun-sized bites. And it's only a face a mother can love, so it's fine. I got my Diet Coke, I have my spicy yellow mustard, and I have my A1 sauce. I like A1 sauce on everything. Hello, my little baby. Listen, it may not look that cute, but it's good. Presentation, 4 out of 10. Taste, this is like a, I'm gonna give this a 9. Sorry for the end result, like presentation-wise, but I'm not sorry for how I told you how to make it. Do as I say, not as I do. That's what my dad used to always tell me. So, hope I made you laugh and challenge me. Thanks, Rachel, for the challenge. I definitely challenge all of you to try this. Hit the like button, please, comment, obviously subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, DM me, pen pal me. I appreciate ya. And I love you mucho. So I will see you next week. Next week's a big week. Well, allegedly, we don't really know. We keep thinking, but next week's supposed to be a big week. And if it's not, I'll see you back here for another recipe. Love you mucho.